back again in what I've been referring to as Project October. We're nearly at Bedrock. This is my escape room up here with lots of redstone, music box in the middle. Some pretty cool fun stuff in there. But right now what I'm really focused on is a new mini game. I'm excited about this one. This one's got me pretty stoked. So the concept, there's been, some popularity around some games out there with a little bit of risk involved. We want to see about, you can win some stuff, you could lose some stuff, whatever that may be. This is a little more than that. I want it to be more of dig straight down levels. So if you're a Hermitcraft fan and you watched that mini game where we had those hermits sort of coming into an area and having to dig straight down with the promise of rewards and all of that sort of thing, and then end up hitting lava and dying. That's kind of what I'm going for at this point. So, but I want it to be a little scarier. It is October. We're talking about Halloween. We're talking about all of that good stuff. So I want this to be something that's a little more terrifying than just, well, you might fall in here into the lava if you dig too far down. Sorry. I'll figure out how to talk, I promise. Like I said, I'm really excited about this project. It is... I played around a little bit with the design. I'm not just, sort of free-forming this. What we're going to do is we're going to make a mini game that you'll be able to activate, one of these guys. So if we have, some items back here, we're in here, we can't see what's inside the dispenser. But we activate that and it automatically dispenses. So it'll power the dropper, which powers the dispenser, so it just shoots it straight across every time we click it. Now, each of these will randomly pull. So when we've got these 9 inventory slots, all identified with different items, whether that be diamonds, whether that be bones, whether that be dirt, coal, anything we want, it can actually be dispensed via this redstone line. You'll see up here. Let me not jump. Let me do this because you're probably getting motion sickness already. So yeah, when we activate this, there's a quick flash, powers through here. All right, my design is done. This is going to be the array in the back end of my morgue / crematorium. So the game is going to go like this. Players will come, they will pay the attendant, the mortician, if you will, a fee of diamonds to be able to come in and rummage through the remains from the crematorium. Again, we're going for the Halloween spooky October feel for this game, so I think the story works really well with that. So what the players will do is walk up here, close this trapdoor, which will put them into a crawling position, and come inside. You can then activate the note block to simulate you looking through, and you'll find an item. And that item, of course, will be like a bone, it'll be coal, but you might actually find some things from the previous owners. Those things could actually be more diamonds. Putting blocks on top because I don't want it to make a noise. I just want you to be able to do it to activate the observer in the back. So as the players come through, they're going to have that opportunity to make some cash, but it comes at a risk. The thing with this crematorium, the furnaces are going to be a little touchy, and the more you mess with them, the higher the likelihood that, well, they might just turn on. So each one of those is going to happen to have, in the back, in one of those 9 spaces, a lava bucket. So that's going to sit back here. So you're going to have a 1 in 9 chance of this lava bucket coming in and dispensing the lava. That's why there's a hopper. And I have tested this. What'll happen if you do this and it dispenses lava, the bucket's returned. Normally with the dispenser you could activate it again and it would retract the lava, thereby saving the player's life. In this instance, what will happen is it will dispense the lava and then the hopper will take the bucket away and put it into this barrel so I can retrieve it later. That will also activate this comparator, sending the redstone signal along here and raising this piston, locking the player inside with the lava and guaranteeing their demise. Make no mistake, players will be warned. There is a 1 in 9 chance of death. So take off your stuff, set your spawn point, and take a chance. This is, I think, where sort of the fun comes in, and then, of course, because of this time of year, the terror. You're going to be in this tiny little area, and you have to pull the trigger. You have to be the one to press the button. You have to be the one to decide, yes, now I'm going to hit that button. And once you hit that button, you've made your decision. You're either going to get an item, or you're going to be done with the game, because there won't be any getting out. I think it's going to be fun. I'm really excited about this design. I think it's really cool. We're going to see how it turns out when I get everything done. I do, of course, need to build a room around this. Maybe have some cadavers laying on some beds. Maybe have the cooler area to store the fresh bodies. I don't want to go too extravagant. I'm not a giant, builder. I like to make things that look good, of course, but I want it functional. I want it ready. I want to unleash this. I want to have this prepared for my friends on the server. Ladies and gentlemen, I have finally finished everything. A lot was done off camera. I apologize for that. Still learning this recording thing. Hopefully we'll get a little more of the building action sequences. So, this way to the Morgan Crematorium. Follow me. Why are we going this way, though? Well, hold on. It's on the lower level. What's this book? The rules of my new game. Read the rules. There's a very real possibility you will die and all your possessions will be destroyed. I want this disclaimer up front. You gotta know. This is called Burned Alive. Herm, our mortician, is attempting to make some additional income. He's taking bribes to allow players to search through the crematorium furnaces. Yes, this is a Halloween-themed minigame. This is kind of creepy, and that's the goal. You're going to be sifting through the ashes of the deceased to try to find things left behind. So warning, the furnaces are very sensitive. At any time, they may come on and burn you alive. As a safety feature, they will lock shut when they turn on. You will die in lava if the furnace turns on. We're just making this really clear so that everybody knows you might burn to death in this game. So the rules. You may walk away at any time. You may not enter again without paying the fee again. So, you'll pay the 5 diamonds, which is rule 2. The fee of 5 diamonds can be placed in the chest by Herm. You pay the 5 diamonds. You may go in. If you come out, you're done. You have to pay again. All right, number 3. Walk all the way up the stair in front of a furnace. Activate the trapdoor. Crawl all the way inside. Right-click on the note block to activate the dispenser. Enjoy. All right. So as we come down here, here is the Morgan Crematorium. Here is Herm, who's just waiting for us. So we will leave the rules to Burned Alive in this box. Remove all possessions. We've got these lockers so people can come in, drop their things off. Oh, the people who played already. We've got our cadaver over here. He is being processed, just being taken care of by Herm, who, with the axe, you can see isn't very gentle. We do have a place to set our spawn if we need to, which I recommend if you're going to be going into play the game. So how does the game work? Well, I have de-geared. I have nothing on me. My spawn is set. This is how the game works. We walk up. We get in a crouched position. Trapdoor helps us that. We come inside. Now we can see nothing inside the dispenser. The blast furnaces just have a cool texture. There's nothing under there that matters. There's just a no block. We right click. Ooh, I got a bone. That's actually kind of terrifying because I don't know what's going to happen at any given time. Again, and I have been burned alive. And of course, we can see that the furnace is locked shut. So we know that it all works. That is now full of lava. I do need to clear that out. It's pretty easy to do. So we'll run to the back. We got this. We're still working. So you get to see what's ugly behind it, and that's okay. So this is where I was. You can see the comparator is turned on. When the dropper shot the bucket of lava in here and then dispensed it, the bucket was pulled away by this hopper, pushed into this barrel, which the comparator brings the redstone signal into the brick. There's a piece of dust underneath it, the block behind it, and then the dust goes all the way forward. There is a repeater here to power that signal, and that runs all the way up into the piston, which then seals everything off. To empty this contraption, I place a torch to lock the hopper, put an empty bucket, activate it one time, and put everything away. Normally I would also empty this first, just to be safe, but I got lucky that time apparently, and it actually used the bucket. Had it not, I would have just burned a diamond. So, lesson to myself, I guess, is to make sure I'm emptying out that back one. But that is the game. That's Burned Alive at our Morgan Crematorium with Harm, our Mortician. So far, I really like this game. I think it's going to be a big hit. If you have any questions, add them in the comments section. I'm going to try to do some more fun stuff like this on a more regular basis. So go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button. I'm glad you came by. I really hope you enjoyed this. This is Malsive. You guys have a great day.